Lane, Lane!
Yeah, I like that.
Lane! Lane!
So, sorry, Ian. I had my earplugs in.
Why?
I thought you were gonna sing.
Lane, you're the champ, you're a big guy, but any more comments like that, you'll be fighting soon, baby. Tell me, what do you think? Was I any good?
Oh, yeah, your last fight was tough, man.
It seemed as though it was, yes.
Yeah, man, that's moving up in that weight class. Them guys punch harder.
Yeah, it wasn't so much that. He caught me with one particular shot in the eye and it kept on hitting me on it, and it hurt. But no, I thought it was good to inspire and to you know, make the crowd roar, so.
Good, man. You know your respect is concrete.
Thank you very much.
See? Go on up, man.
Thank you very much.
Everybody wanted him, but where did he come? Here, on Friday Nights All Right, that's where. Please make him welcome, Mr. Chris Eubank. I don't know who looks the smartest. I feel a little underdressed next to you, brother, man.
I don't know, I mean, this is pretty good.
It looks a little bit not so pretty good next to you, my friend. Well, Chris, I'm glad you came on.
Thank you very much. No, it's my pleasure.
Chris, I was going to ask you straight away about the pictures that we got from the fight, you know, because, you know, it was a real grueling fight and everything, you know, in your face. Did that hurt as bad as it looked?
Yeah. Yeah, he closed my eye in about the 4th round. I lost my vision in that eye. His corner must have told him to keep on attacking that eye, because maybe he could stop me on that. He hit me on it about 3-4 times after that, after it went down, and
someone said it's like a knife constantly when your eye closes like that, it's like, and you get a punch on it all the time. It's like a knife. To describe to people what that would feel like every time you get a punch on it.
Your intellect says stop. You got to stop, but then your pride says move forward. Don't stop. Keep on going.
And you showed that in the fight, Chris. You went brave because you had to go 2 weights.
Yeah.
Was that a disadvantage, an advantage?
It was a disadvantage, but saying that, it's not something of which I believe would overcome me if I went back and done it again. And I suppose nobody knows this, but again, it's going to happen. Probably on the 18th of July, I'm going to accept a rematch with this man.
Yeah, that's right.
The response I've received in the street has been overwhelming.
Well, that's what I was going to say to you, because before, you know, you went through some grueling fights. And, you know, like, when you was winning and you was doing your thing, you was strutting your stuff like you do. And, like, you know, when you were winning, people didn't take to you, like I said in the intro, they love to hate him. Now, all of a sudden, everyone loves to love Chris Eubank.
Fantastic to be loved, I tell you.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it really is.
But don't you think, like, one of your, what can I say, the most exposure one of your quotes got is the barbaric quote. Remember when you said that it's barbaric?
Yeah, at the time I only meant, well, from a dictionary's point of view, anything which is primitive is barbaric, and fighting, boxing, is primitive. Only from that point of view, and that I suppose I was trying to, well, just explain that I'm a conscious and gentle human being, and I'm in a barbaric sport. Barbaric meaning very old-fashioned. It's probably the oldest business on the planet, you know?
Well, that sounds
barring prostitution, I'm sorry.
Dare I say, dare. Naz. You're Naz. What's going on?
Well, Naz is a very good entertainer. He's a very good fighter. And he told me years ago that he had been steered into saying some of the things. He's besmirched my name, slandered me quite a great deal.
Thank you, Chris.
And he said that he was put up to it. And
so
the venom that came from Brendan Ingle that day, only can assume it did come from him, as he said. Naz I was wounded by a great deal of the things he said, but Naz is young, and he's coming into the public eye, and was coming into the public eye. I was leaving Sky after the 8-fight deal I had with them, and they were pushing him. They spent a great deal of money on promoting this fantastic young fighter, and I spoke to George Foreman. He said, you shouldn't blame him. And he's right, I've got to be bigger than that. So Naz is okay. Naz, he said to me, if you've ever liked Naz, then you should help him, because he'll do the same for some other kid one day. Naz is okay. Naz is a good kid. I was wounded, but I should have been bigger than that. But I needed someone who had been around the block many times, like George Foreman, to explain and show me that. So Naz is okay. It's just, well, it's a very big thing to take on the responsibility of being a showman, being an entertainer, being famous, and the kid is doing it. He's doing it good, you know, nothing wrong with it.
But you do it good as well, Chris, man. Don't play yourself down, man.
No, well...
And go into fashion. I don't know, you know, obviously I'm going to ask you about fashion, because I don't think it means a lot to you. And you look, I think you always look great. People say, look at him.
Well, this is all part and parcel of the way I was brought up. My father always taught me to dress well. In the inner city, excuse me, one was respected on their dress.
So your dad was a snazzy dresser as well?
Well, it's not that he was snazzy, but he was always tidy and decent.
Carried himself right.
Carried himself with good manners, always decent, always clean. And really, I'm just a byproduct of what my father told me to be in the way I speak. I'm a Jamaican. I never speak Jamaican to the television cameras, but I am a Jamaican. My father taught me to well, do as the Romans do if you're in Rome, or if you're in England, be an Englishman, and that's what I try to portray. But I'm very much, well, an African first. I don't know my origin. As far as where
I'd
in
say
Africa
there's a good
I'm
guess
from.
that it's somewhere in Africa.
Yes. Africa, Jamaica, and England. And all I ever try to purport is really just being clean. And you know, if I'm speaking to a Jamaican, I will speak patois. Yeah. But if I'm speaking to the public at large in England, then I will speak English.
That's cool. What about the kids? How are your boys and your family getting on?
Yeah, they are fantastic. I mean, many of you may take this disrespectfully, but don't. I don't think you really become an adult until you have children, because then the responsibility... Look, I'll tell you what happened. After the fight, yeah, 2 or 3 people came in to the changing rooms and said, men, Frank Warren, Andy Ailing, and said to me, Chris, go to the hospital, get yourself checked out. I said, leave me alone, I'm okay, I'm fine. A little nurse said to me, what would your wife say? I got up and went to the hospital immediately, because it's not about me, it's about my family. You know, I'm so glad I got married when I did, 30 seconds after I beat Nigel Benn back in 1990. Day. I'm so glad I proposed that, because if I would have left it, maybe I wouldn't have done it. And really, it is, to have a family it really is fantastic.
And can the boys, and obviously, can they deal with the Chris Eubank being their dad with the...
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
You know, with the...
Well,
the Poland.
It's not so much movement. The kids, you got to follow the camera. I walk into the kitchen sometimes, and we've got a ceramic floor. I walk in there, and they're watching TV in the kitchen, and they're maybe sitting down eating, and I'll walk in. But it's all done to show them how to be masculine, because I believe in masculinity.
What about a little girl?
Can I bring my wife up here?
Please bring her up. Karen, come up here.
No, please.
Please, come on. She didn't want to.
I didn't want to.
She said to me she didn't want to, but I was going to force her up here. I mean, everyone's heard, you're probably infamous, really, because no one's really seen her. But I always talk of her because, really, she is, my...
Wife?
No. She's my balance. She's my balance. And it's very, very important to have that balance. And On this point, I must say this. I shouldn't say it, but I'm going to say it.
Say it.
There's a lot of prejudice and racist, color prejudice and racism in the world. There are two types of human beings. There are human beings and ignorant human beings. Okay? We are human beings. We are the color that we are because of the part of the planet our ancestors come from. That's all. You know, we all bleed, we all have hearts. That's on our